Hello, directions, all the light in the world, the peace and blessing of Saint Sarah, and all of us, the Romani people. Look here, your Romani woman of light this Wednesday, April 1st, 2026, bringing predictions for the month of April on a global level. Yes, thanking each one of you who trusts the Romani woman, who leaves a like, who leaves your constructive criticism here, who also leaves your sociology, who also leaves suggestions for videos here. To each of you who are members, there are benefits for members, and to each of you who help us with any amount. Through this QR code that appears here on the screen, yes, 100% of the amount from the donations goes to our rescued dogs, cats, and horses, rescued victims of mistreatment, abandonment, and vulnerability. All of them had full bellies today, thanks to you. So may you receive 3 times as much in peace, love, health, and blessings in your lives. And to those of you who are part of that other platform, Clube dos Gerações, where I make unprecedented predictions, never done by any other psychic, astrologer, or numerologist in the world. Uncensored predictions without advertisements. Mind-blowing predictions, everyone knows Clube dos Gerações is where I share predictions I can't bring here, and it's really worth it, right? Everyone who subscribed is enjoying it, and those who haven't subscribed yet want to, right? To subscribe to Clube dos Gerações, just click here. In the description, in the information box, or in the first pinned comment, there's a blue link. You click it and you'll be redirected. It's a small amount you pay once, and for a whole year, you get amazing, extraordinary predictions. All right, let's go then. Because today these are worldwide predictions, and tomorrow I want to bring more. Let me know here if you want predictions only for Brazil for April, okay? All right, let's go then, with your permission. And today I'm going to do it with 2 gypsy decks and the tarot, okay? I'll start with the deck of our mother, Saint Sarah. I asked the spiritual guides to use me as an instrument through this gypsy deck to bring predictions, revelations, precise and objective ones now for the month of April on a global level. Please use me as an instrument. So it is, so it will be, thank God. Obja has already stopped the feed. Oh, before I lay out all the cards here in front of you. Of course, I work with energy, you know that. I'm already feeling April's energy clearly, and I can tell you with certainty the energy is giving me chills. It's already open. I'll open it in front of you later. I'll leave them here neat, since we'll need more space. There are 3 decks, right? Now, with the tarot in the middle, I asked the spiritual guides to use me as an instrument as well, now, through this deck. To bring predictions, clear and objective predictions about the month of April, worldwide, please use me as an instrument. So, oops, so it is, so it will be, thank God, bye. Bye. You're late. Bye. These cards here, they slip a lot, huh? These tarot ones especially, they slip a lot. Let's go. Oops, one fell here. Well, when one falls, you know, you have to read it in the center of the spread, right? I hadn't even noticed. And the world card, sorry. I asked the guides of light to use me as an instrument also through this gypsy deck to bring clear, objective predictions about the month of April on a global level. Please use me as an instrument. So it is, so it will be, thank God. Oh, bye. Bye. Oops, the tarot deck was upside down. I didn't even notice. I'll do it again, okay? I'll shuffle a little more because it's upside down. Bye. It froze. Let's go then. Oh, Jesus, I'm liking this energy, right? Then people say, oh, I'm not the gypsy of darkness, okay? I'm the gypsy of light. But I say what I see. And before I say what I see here, what are mentors, because I'm just an instrument. I'm already seeing cards that give me chills. I'm already seeing an energy that gives me chills. Okay. Aren't you going to complain to the gypsy? A gypsy predicts only what she sees, not what she thinks. Right? That's it. This was already at the center of the spread. There are only two here. I like to flip it in front of you all. You know there's no cut in the video when I'm taking and flipping the cards. Because here we work in a genuine way. Let's go. Wow, 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 wow. The neighbors seem tense today, don't they? I'm scared because this reading is heavy. Even with the disc, the energy I feel. I'm really scared. But I'll tell you what I see. You remember when I predicted the war, right? I said that because they said that, oh, they say they want to, right? That Trump was going to back down. I said he might apparently back down just to gain momentum. And you can be absolutely sure about what I'm going to say today, okay? Absolutely sure, okay? Now, this April, the House of the Tower of War, the city. Here, the sun didn't come as an opening of paths, it came as a climax too. By man on earth. The city Brazil, the city in Brazil. Brazil, city in Brazil, the city in Brazil city, the earth will shake there. Why? We already know that everything that happens, especially involving the United States, reflects on the whole world, right? That's why I always bring worldwide predictions first. And then, of course, I bring predictions just for Brazil. Okay, the House of the Fool comes up, the city in Brazil, city leaving. I don't agree because I don't like war, because I think that war, within my beliefs as a gypsy woman, as a gitana, I always say that the innocent pay for the sinners. But, well, the war is going to reach its peak, okay? In other words, the United States is going to get tough, really tough, and the world is going to shake because of it. In other words, the consequences of this war, which will soon peak. Now in April, it will have economic repercussions for everyone, and it will land on us. All right, everything has been heard, okay? We will have... I'll leave you with the card, okay? But in this war, the number of deaths is staggering, but even more squared XYZ, squared compared to what we've had so far. House of Death. It's going to reach its peak. It's going to land on you, on me, on the whole world. Okay? We will have the loss on a global level of a female figure. Yes, I believe it is related to the arts. An artist, right? A singer, but a singer known worldwide, okay? And also, of a man, of a male figure. The political sphere as well, who stands out. House of the Cross. We will then have two very significant losses on a global level. Of a man in politics, okay, and of a woman from the scene, right? Someone well known, an artist, a singer anyway. This game can give you a headache. Did you think the year 2026 started off rough? So, you pray. If you're someone who prays, you say your prayers. If that's what you do, you practice. Whatever you practice or believe, your religion doesn't matter because we have people from all religions here. By the way, I am, and I say this with confidence, Cabocacea, the only clairvoyant in Brazil. I can't speak on a global level, I don't know, but I am respected and have followers and clients. Here we have evangelicals, candomblé practitioners, Catholics, we have Jews. I love Jews, everyone knows that. We have Messianics, we have Buddhists, we have people from all religions. So, write down what the fortune teller is going to say, okay? Because this month of April is going to be the worst month we've had so far, between January, February, and March. And this is not some April Fool's joke, because here the fortune teller doesn't do that. We will have a very violent month, okay? I see the bear, I see the clouds, I see the rats, losses, I see the clovers. I see the month of April now for 2026. I see the month where everything that is in the scriptures, yes, because I read the Bible. It will intensify with peace. Parents taking the lives of their children, children taking the lives of their parents, siblings taking the lives of their siblings. Of violence, of collective losses due to aggression. So it's a month when we're going to have to pray a lot, send out a lot of positive energy, and take a lot of baths, you know? And strengthen our spirituality and our energy, because it's going to be a month when our nerves will be on edge. But we will also have a cleansing on a global level. And even though I'll bring predictions for Brazil tomorrow, okay, there will be a cleansing in Brazil too. It's a new chapter. But this month will be marked by intensified violence. Everything that is in the scriptures. Things will intensify this month, unfortunately. Pray in your homes, because it will be neighbors killing neighbors, people on the road killing each other for nothing, people killing their cousins. And most of all, what gives me chills, I say it every month, and it seems like people don't listen to me. Don't leave the children alone for even a minute. My husband recently got glasses made for my son. He went, parked in front of the optical store, got out with my son holding him by the arm, picked up the glasses and went inside. Not even for a second. You go to the mall with your son. And he doesn't like it, Mom. He doesn't like going into the women's restroom. Don't go. Use the accessible restroom or the family restroom. Don't leave your son alone for a minute, because things will intensify this month. Not even for a second. So I go, he's sleeping, I go to the bakery? No. Okay. You're not going to leave him. There's this thing about letting your friend, so letting him sleep over at a friend's house, that's out of the question, okay? It's also a month when violence against women will intensify a lot here in Brazil. So let's not even go there, okay? Yep. At least one good thing. I had already made predictions. When I made predictions for 2026, right? Of a very significant breakthrough for science. But it's a breakthrough that in the middle of all this turmoil here, because April is going to be quite a month. I don't even know how to classify it, how to name the month of April. If it's a month of upheaval, an explosive month, a month of, I don't know, but it's a boom month, okay? But within science, on a global level, because I'm talking about a global level, I see the house of fish, the fourth house and house in the key. I see an extraordinary, beneficial, and remarkable discovery that will benefit the world. A discovery that will benefit the world. And quickly. It's about a disease, about a cure, but it's something unimaginable, inconceivable. That's good. At least one good thing. I see very serious betrayals in the political scene. I see that Donald Trump will have problems. I see the world economy. Look, save your money, okay? We like to do a little bargain shopping, right? At the mall. I love it, right? But you don't have to stop shopping, right? Especially since there's a link here from Cigana with things at prices like these. Look, I'm working on my apartment, right? And I'm moving in May, at least I hope so. If God allows it, He will allow it. Everything is His will, not mine. But I'm buying a lot of things, right? Cigana buys everything from Shopee, even chandeliers. It has everything, right? Including the space that Cigana is setting up to welcome you in person for a mentorship with her. It won't be just a simple consultation. It will be a mentorship where I will do a numerology analysis along with Kabbalistic numerology, and I will do an overall analysis. For your life, for your business, it will be an in-person mentorship with Cigana. I'm also setting up this space with a lot of purchases all from Shopee. I just didn't buy the flooring because, starting in the second half of this year, we will have in-person appointments here in the city of São Paulo. Okay, so I will continue with online consultations as well, but they will be consultations, right? In person, it will be a mentoring session with the gypsy. So I buy a lot of things, but we really have to save on a lot of things because in terms of the economy, this month is going to be the worst. It's also going to explode. It's going to explode. That's when I feel that Donald Trump will have to make a move. Because he's going to come, he will. This war is going to intensify. And it came again, the House of Books. It's something necessary for change in the world. It will hurt, so don't touch it. Are you from the time of mercurochrome, when mercurochrome burned? I am, right? I'm from the time of the dictatorship, right? I speak with experience, yeah. It's going to hurt, okay? It's going to burn, it's going to burn, it's going to burn a lot, all right? But I also see this month of April, the House of Books, I see it turning a new page. A situation, especially that will possibly also be a result of this war, that will change the global scenario. Do you understand? Do you get where I'm trying to go with this? Because here I have to say a lot indirectly, right? Do you understand? That's what it's about. So I see the world shaken. Do you like cocktails? I'm not talking about alcohol, not those little cocktails we shake to make a nice drink. I like fruit cocktails. That's it. To make it tasty, you have to shake it. The world is going to shake. The world is going to shake. The world is going to shake. And we will all feel, okay, this major shake-up, until I bring a spiritual perspective to it, it's part of the transition toward regeneration. So, we will also feel intense physical symptoms like headaches, dizziness, among others, palpitations, excessive sleepiness, and extreme tiredness. And it will be because of this shakeup, okay? If you want me to cover this topic as well, which I can definitely bring on Friday, since tomorrow I'll bring predictions for Brazil for April, and I'll bring it on Friday. Leave it here in the comments, okay? Because it's going to affect us. It will bring physical symptoms and signs that aren't caused by illnesses, okay? I see a person. Over here comes the snake. A person who betrayed good people, a person who betrayed people, family people. A kiss, well, having something related, cruise. The ending, it may be global, it will be global, but also in Brazil. Because I see the house of endings, house 9, the 9. Within Kabbalistic numerology, it has to do with closure, the ending of a cycle. For those of you who are just arriving, I am Gypsy Sulamita. I am also an astrologer, numerologist, Kabbalist, and have been a student of spiritualism for over 30 years. So, everything I bring here is well-founded. I still have a lot to learn, which is why I'm here on Earth with you, because I am evolving, but everything I bring here is well-founded. So you are very welcome. Please subscribe. And you can be sure that you found a channel with accurate and truthful predictions. Okay, so we will have a person who could be a good Brazilian male, but this will also have an impact worldwide. So, we will have the media in a frenzy this month of April. There won't be a lack of news because things just won't stop happening, right? Like I said here, but we will have a person, a traitor to good people, being permanently removed. In other words, to sum it up for you, we're going to have a month of pain, of achievements in terms of science, but also of a lot of sadness, of many losses. So, we'll have a month where we'll have to inevitably, necessarily, raise our energy and our faith. Because if not, a lot of people will fall into depression and things will get ugly. All right, well, that's what it's about. We have to go through this. No one is a victim. We are here to evolve in a fifth dimension for our spiritual reckonings along with our evolutionary steps. So we will go through whatever we have to go through, but if we have faith and higher energy, we go through it in a gentler way. All right? I leave you all with my gypsy blessing, the protection of our Mother Saint Sarah. May she cover each one of you with her mantle. May our Almighty Father in heaven and our Master Jesus be present in the home, the life, and the heart of each one of you. See you tomorrow with forecasts for all of Brazil. Stay in the light, let there be light. A kiss from the gypsy. Don't forget to leave a like. Gratitude, 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 optio.